Hello, my name is Blair and welcome to another OS operating system. Today we're gonna take a look into Garuda Linux Cinnamon Edition 2025-0308. So let me open our Brave browser. So the website is garudalinux.org. It is simple by default and powerful indeed. And this is a rolling release based in Arch Linux, and it is so easy to use with pre-configured performance tweaks and gaming features and polished Cinnamon desktop. So let me open our how to install. So you need to have like 30 gigabytes of storage space, which is your partition for your disk, and it requires 4 gigabytes of random access memory, your USB stick for your ISO file. So let me click this one, direct ISO. So you have to enter that one. That is your ISO file, and then save it, and then put it in your banana etcher. Put it on the image, the ISO, and then plug your disk, your USB, and then click flash. The procedure for the installation, you have to go to this bottom page of the installation and how to install. So just follow the instruction. Of course, as I said, you need a banana etcher. Rufus is for Windows Advanced user, and Ventoy for your advanced multi-platform. You could use Ventoy for Windows, but a little bit like you need to be advanced. Ventoy in Mac also a little bit advanced, and for Linux it is so easy. It's just, just straight out of the box. Sometimes it's just there. And don't forget your username and password. It is Garuda for the live boot, okay? And then let's go to our boxes, our virtual machine. Okay, let's click the file right here. Double click. I'll bringing it like 8 random access memory and 50. I want to have a little bit like bigger space for the virtual disk, and then so that it will not be confused for you. So allow proprietary driver. Okay, I'm good with that one. All right, so this is the live boot. So let me close the welcome app and then install this one in our virtual machine or your computer. Let me change the language. It will be American English. And of course, if you are somewhere like in the Philippines, just go to the Manila. And then English Philippines, yes. Next. And if you have the alongside with your Windows, it will be in the bottom so that you'll have like the option to use it, the Windows and your Linux. I'll just put a swap right here. If not, no swap. It's just up to you. So the name of my computer will be my brand. It depends on what you want, okay? And then for this demonstration, I'll just gonna use 4-digit character. If you use this one as a regular day-to-day, you just create like 6-digit characters. So this is the overview of our installation. Let me click install now. So what's new with Garuda Linux Cinnamon March 2025? Well, it comes with the Cinnamon desktop version 6.0. It has better performance and functionality scaling plus the enhancement of your customization. You also have the kernel 6.7 LTS that brings the hardware support better and system stability in both old and new computers. The Garuda assistance will be awesome. It has a feature rich in the interface, plus the gaming has a pre-installed like Ludacris, Steam, and WineTwix. Wayland support at the same time. It is there to have a smoother animation and better display performance, and improve the Garuda welcome app. So let's wait for this to finish and I'll be getting back to you. It will take 5 to 20 minutes, sometimes 15, sometimes 10. It is really depends on your computer. Okay? So let's wait until it reaches 100%. Okay, it's all done. Let's restart our computer. Let's click the restart and click all done. Okay, let's click our computer back and let's full screen this one so that we will not get confused. So this is the initial boot. So let's click our password right here. Password. Okay, so we have our welcome. And let's click our update first. Don't forget to enter your super secret password for the updates. Let's proceed with entering Y for yes. Okay, let's click the enter to exit. Okay, click OK and successfully OK. Now we are now in our welcome app. So the welcome app has the maintenance for the system, for gaming, diagnostic, terminal, and the app settings. Okay, that is our initial boot. Now let's go to the desktop user interface. So right now in our desktop user interface, we still have like the Windows-like layout right here. So we have the icon right here in the left bottom, so which is the menu. So we could find the shutdown, log out, lock screen, system settings, video player, file manager, the command line terminal, and the web browser, which is the Fire Dragon. And we also have the icons right here, which is our quick launch application. On the other end, on the right bottom, we have the notification, which is our time and date, Marzo 30, Linggo 2025. And we have also right here the icons for our shortcut keys in the desktop, plus our wallpaper right here. So you could click right here on the mouse, and then you could change the desktop background, or you could go to the settings right here, and then we have the appearance. So in our background, let me go down right here on the Garuda. So they have a lot of wallpapers right here. As you can see, they have the dragon, the original dragon that they have the ghost at the same time, plus the KDE. Oh, right here, this is the original wallpaper they have for the dragonized. Let me see, how about right here? This is the default right now. The wave, of course, the dragon again, the dragonized, even the planets right here. Cool. But I was just gonna stick with the wallpaper, which is the basic and the default. You also have the effects right here. When you have the effects, you could like change like opening windows, you could like move or fly it. Closing will be traditional and then probably fade. I'll just gonna use the move right here and then fly so that it will be like recognizable. Let me open the file manager. See? How about close? Ooh, smooth. How about the minimize, maximize? All right, cool, right? So let me go back. They have also the options to change the fonts right here. Let me use this one, the default fonts. Ta-da! It is now italicized. Cool. How about the themes? You could change the themes like the Firebird or the Sweet Cursor or the Sweet Dark for the buttons. Yeah, you could change the buttons if you wanted to. You have the beauty line instead of like, oh, can the icons? No, I'll just use the beauty line. It is much better. And the Sweet Dark for the desktop, not the cinnamon. You could always choose that one. And of course, if you want to have the dark light mode, it's really up to you. If you want to add more on your desktop icons, application icons, and the mouse, just go right here. It will load everything for you to find the latest and the oldest or popular or something by sorting right here. Updated, installed, upgrade, prioritize, popular, and all those stuff. I'll just gonna use the popular. Okay, that is our appearance. Let me close this one. So now let's go to the application. So the application, we have the categorize. For example, we have the accessories right here, the internet, program, sound and video. We also have the universal access, the administration if you want to tweaks and change what you ever want to use, like for a modify of your UFI, your preference right here for your color, general settings, keyboards, volume controls, and all those stuff. That's pretty about it. But if you notice that there is no office, you're just gonna use the terminal. So there, this is the terminal. Don't forget, this is the Arch base rolling release. So you might to be like a little bit advanced, okay? For example, if I'm looking for the office, so just type in sudo space pacman, because this is using the pacman right here, stable right there, the packages. So you have to use that one. And of course, only office. And then dash capital S for the installation. It stands for installation, okay? And then hit enter and it will ask you for your password. Enter your super secret password and then it will ask you for the proceed for the installation. Yes. I'll just click Y and enter. So wait until it finish load everything. So if you don't want to use the CLI, the command line, just go to the browser. It uses the FireDragon as their web browser. So let me open this one first. Okay. Go to the website appimage.com and then browse into all the apps that you wanted to, like for example, Office. Just click Office, or you could also just click right here on the search page. For example, only Office. There, only Office. Just click that one and then it will proceed to the page. All right, and then click install right here. So as you can see, the app image is actually the same as generic, so that if you download the latest version or if you have the old version in your computer, it will just replace it. You could also go to the official website for the onlyoffice.com and then proceed to the tab right here on the download and go to the Linux below and then download the app image. I will demonstrate to you how to download this one so that you could see that one. So let me save that one into my download, save it, and then you could like observe right here. Okay, we have already the download of our file. Let me minimize this one first so that you could see. Oh, at the same time, we already finished this one. So, for example, if you want to check out the download of our of our OnlyOffice app image, you could just click right here. You already have this one, and then go to the permission, and then it allows you as a program to run as a program, and then just double click it. Then there you have it. You have the OnlyOffice. If it is too bright for you, just click dark mode and click apply right here. Then you have your OnlyOffice. Or you could like use the CLI, and you have this one. So for your document, spreadsheet, presentation, and your PDF. Okay, let me close that one. So that is how to use your Pacman package manager. Don't forget, you have the option also to download the app image into the appimagehub.com if you're afraid of like using the CLI, okay? For example, if I want to install the Kdenlive, just type in sudo space, instead of apt, we will have our pacman space Kdenlive, then space dash capital S, and then hit enter. It will ask you what kind of like using. You will just gonna use the number 1 as a default, and then it will just proceed, and then it will ask you to proceed the installation, and then click yes. And as you can see right here on our sound, there's no Kdenlive yet. So it will be easy for you to like see it right here on the installation. As you can see, even the mouse, if you shake it, it's like basically like in Mac OS when you shake it, because actually they're like the same, like the scripts for the Mac and the Garuda, which is Unix and Linux, it's basically the same. So that is why it has the same settings, the same features, something like that. So let me see. It's already finished. Let me click the sound. Yes, there you have it. We have the Kdenlive as the CLI installation as the Pacman package manager. Let's full screen that one. See, it is so awesome. Let's close. All right. Even the buttons, it's like Mac, right? So let me exit this one. Exit. Okay, so it is so beautiful, right? That is our pre-installed application and how to install our package manager from Pacman into the app image. Our conclusion and remarks. Well, the installation is so easy. It uses the Calamares installer. It feels like Windows, but in a modern, advanced type. The user experience will be a little bit like advanced, no doubt about it. So the system settings, software updates, and all those stuff, well, I will ask you, do you want to try this Garuda Linux Cinnamon? Yes, of course. If you are a little bit like advanced. If you're something new, don't install it yet, okay? It is powerful rolling release Linux OS distro based in Arch Linux flexibility. The visual is so stunning, customizable desktop, gaming friendly at the same time. It performs awesome. The system is so easy to set up, and the packages are advanced. So definitely it is worth trying in a virtual machine first before anything else. Okay, so how to shut down? Go right here on the bottom, click shutdown. You have the options right here. You have cancel, the suspend, the restart, and the shutdown. Okay, so that is how to shut down. So if you have some question, feel free to ask me right in the comments down below. That is a wrap for our first look in our OS operating system, Garuda Linux Cinnamon 2025-0308. What do you think? Leave the comments down below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to have more Linux contents, open source reviews, tech adventures, and lifestyle right here on my channel. See you in the next adventure. This is Blair. Bye for now. Ciao. Now let's click shutdown. Shutdown.